What's up? About to clean this palette off so we can get some new colors on here. Might keep that actually. Still fucking covering up for this. Me. We're going to do skin tone. I I actually worked on this pillar type thing behind her earlier, just trying to get some contrast and the lines a little bit straighter. So we did that early this morning. Yeah, that was this. Well, this yeah, everything's gonna be the second time or the first detail there. Um, sheesh. Looking for my warm white. There we go. Come on. All right. Got some reds and yellows and orange on there and some white. And we'll see if that can do the skin tones. Do I need more coffee? Um, Damn. I might, I might go fix another cup of coffee before we get started. Let me go do that now. We did get a new song put together this morning too, so you know how we do. When I get back, we just gonna burn it up. Listen to it about 15 times. right. Yo, Wendy, back in here too. I need something, yo. Squeal like a pig. hmm Sure got a pretty mouth. So I was playing a game. I actually paid my sanitation bill. This is for third quarter. Just for sanitation and stormwater. Like this is our water recycling program, so everybody has to pay into it. Well, homeowners have to pay into it. And so I had an option to pay just for this quarter $69, or I can pay for the rest of the year. The remaining balance would be $138. So I just went ahead and paid the $138, so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the year. And then I checked my mail, and I got a check in the mail for $100. It's perfect time. Perfect time. So the local county, our courthouse was looking for artists to submit art that they can hang in the courthouse, and I submitted some art, and they gave me $100 for it. But they want to print the art out themselves, so they just wanted a PDF, just a photo of your art, and they're going to make their own prints. That's fine. I'm just anxious to see where it's going to hang at in the county building. I know two other artists who actually got accepted into the same thing. You know, gotta focus on the check. What the hell? No, let me see if my buddy got his check. Hello, focus on the check. Where's my camera not focusing? Like, I only I know two other people who I think said that their art was accepted for this as well. But this was like months and months ago that this has been in the work. Heck, I ain't about to make a damn direct deposit. All right, money in the bank. I like it. Look, a couple extra dollars. Pay, get some get back for that bill I just had to pay. Oh, that from the county check is tax free. Yeah, like our I don't know, man. Our sewer management and ours is kind of high because I live less than a mile from a major river, and so that goes into our a part of that is the levy fees, but also I if in the city I live in, well, in the whole county, if you live less than a mile from the river, it's you have to have flood insurance mandatory, and our uh, water sewage management seems higher for some reason. But it is what it is. Gotta pay the piper. Pay the piper. Damn, I was I was struggling to pay that bill, so I was motherfucker. I did not want to hit click and send. Now at least I got $100 back. I'll use that to go grocery shopping later. um. Oh yeah, new music. So the new album already has 5 songs on it. Watch how it. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you want into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up. Niggas, about to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up.
bump into a bullet. I ain't never been a tough guy, but I always pack the heat. Ain't no disrespect to me. I flip a nigga like a beat. I put that belt to your ass, put that fire to your feet. All the birds fly away with my desert eagle speaks. Told her pull up a skirt, let me see what's underneath. And I'm never pulling out, always filling up with cream. Girl, I put that work in. Then I'm pulling up my briefs, about to pack a pipe while I formulate my next scheme. Sharpen on the next tail, about to make my next sale. Nigga in the next sale, crying, he can't make bail. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding, pull myself about my bootstraps. I never lose that. Also, where your shoes at? Beat your ass blue, black. Ask you where the jewels at. Be like a gun, so I know where the tools at. If you try to pull up, then you probably get your shoes wet. Who you wanna go? Please don't make me pull up. I think he the hood up. Homie sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up. Nigga, I think he the hood up. Homie sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Pull up like it's exercise. Let me get it, take a try. All these niggas say they live. Let me see who next to die. Niggas been certified and we smell like outside. And my niggas gon' ride like this is New Jersey Drive. Like the free throw line. I just pull up and I shoot. Niggas say he underground, then I pull him by his roof. Pull a nigga like a tooth. Make it hard for him to chew. All my dogs hungry and you looking like a plate of food. My niggas ain't afraid of you. Bitches who you cater to. Wild like a saber tooth. Why would I play with you? You lie like a rug and I only ever say the truth. I ride like Mercedes do. You walk around in lady shoes. Always grab a phone door. I don't never cop a coupe. My goons like to ride a shoe. And my bitch a gratitude. Pull up on the avenue. Fiend showing gratitude. Burberry planet. I ain't worried about the platitudes. Watch how we pull up. Drop out entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Drop out entertainment. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to eat the hood up. Tell my homies sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to eat the hood up. Tell my homies sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? About to make my next sale, nigga in the next sale, crying, he can't make bail. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding, pull myself about my bootstraps. Capital next tale. Now if I think the next sale. Watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Drop out entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Drop out entertainment. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? I ain't never been a tough guy, but I always pack the heat. Ain't no disrespect to me. I flip a nigga like a beat. I put that belt to your ass, put that fire to your feet. All the birds fly away with my desert eagle speaks. Told her pull up a skirt, let me see what's underneath. And I'm never pulling out, always filling up with cream. Girl, I put that work in. Then I'm pulling out my briefs, about to pack a pipe while I formulate my next scheme. Sharpen on the next tail, about to make my next sale. Nigga in the next sale, crying, he can't make bail. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding, pull myself about my bootstraps. I never lose that. Also, where your shoes at? Beat your ass blue, black. Ask you where the jewels at. Be like a gun, so I know where the tools at. If you try to pull up, then you probably get your shoes wet. Who you wanna go? Please don't make me pull up. I think he can homie sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. City, homie sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Like it's exercise, let me get it. take a try. All these niggas say they live. Let me see who next to die. Niggas been certified and we smell like outside. And my niggas gon' ride like this is New Jersey Drive. Like the free throw line, I just pull up and I shoot. Niggas say he underground, then I pull up by his roof. Pull a nigga like a tooth, make it hard for him to chew. All my dogs hungry and you looking like a plate of food. My niggas ain't afraid of you, bitches who you cater to. Wild like a saber tooth, why would I play with you? You lie like a rug, and I only ever say the truth. I ride like Mercedes do, you walk around in lace shoes. Always grab a Ford door, I don't never cut a coupe. Goons like to ride shoe, and my bitch a attitude. Pull up on the avenue, fiend showing gratitude. Burberry planet, I ain't worried about the platitudes. Watch how we pull up. Drop us in the entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Drop us in the entertainment. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Homies working good up. Why you pull up into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies spark the good up. Why you pull up into a bullet? I'm about to make a nigga fail. Nigga in the next cell. They can't make bail. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep burning, pull myself up on my bootstraps.
I don't know how I put that second outro in there. Still, it's alright. I like it. Got a little 5 songs on the new album, you know what I'm saying? Little 5 little songs. It ain't nothing big, you know what I'm saying? On my way to 100 songs for the year.
I just really wanna say,
y'all niggas can't move how I move. Haters gotta. What I wanna do? I don't wanna do that. Let's do this.
Always trying to do what I do. I just really wanna say,
y'all niggas can't move how I move.
haters got in the way. Always trying to do
What I do. Hey, these wanna crown me. These niggas wanna allow me.
switching up colors
But they down me. You try to ride around on me, you gon' die, homie. That's the way it gotta be.
I want respect
And loyalty.
We rollin' weed, pick overseas. We blowin' green,
Trips overseas.
to Medici,
And Medellin.
Colombiana,
Coffee bean.
I'm tryna see
Some better.
scenes. We at the beach,
With better things.
we got receipts
And recipes. And you whip it bean.
that I serve to the streets.
No chatter for these SOBs. You know my whip game proper, yeah. Cause I know it's legit. You know my whip game proper.
Slay some dick after this bitch.
Yeah, you know my whip game proper.
Put your nigga in the shit.
You know my whip game proper.
Cause I do it with my wrist.
You know my whip game proper.
Cause my car's too legit.
You know my whip game proper. Slay some dick out to this bitch. You know my whip game proper.
Put your nigga in the shit. You know my whip game proper. Cause I do it with my wrist.
They
Ladies know
know I set the mood. Fiends know I got the juice. In Paris, like a pair of shoes. She open like a parachute.
Tools, like a pair of tools, too loose.
Off the Grey Goose.
Got no game
For lame dudes, the whip it hard like
Jesus. I just really wanna say, your niggas can't move how I move. Haters got in the way. Always trying to do what I do. I just really wanna say,
y'all niggas can't move how I move.
haters got in the way. Always trying to do what I do. about to transform, better beat the transition, cause the pieces get torn when I scribble my scriptures. My pen is the one, I don't need no addition. I'm a motherfucking wizard, can't spell us for a living. Use a goddamn lizard, my squad full of killers. I do it for the prodigies and the J dealers. Looking for monogamy, the ring won't fit her. Cause life is a bitch and she fucks every nigga and she let you hit it wrong. Just don't bust in her. Hot box in the whip, windows up in the summer. And watch the smoke stack like we some real sinners. Real name Prince, but they still call me Venom. You mad and the back still stuck in your feelings. I ran around the track, still stuck in position. I make shit happen, you hoping and wishing.
Want it more.
Flow too precise, niggas know I've been nice. Pros do it right first time, never twice. All these wild ends when I bet on they life. You can roll 10 dice, still on thin ice. Sharks in the water already smell good. You might lose your life trying to do what we does. 2 or 3 slugs, now your mama need a hug. I'ma drop everything, I ain't holding up a grudge. Close to the edge, all I need is a nudge. Try to holler at my bitch and the hoe won't budge. Show no love to these homo thugs. Dropped out of school and I sold more drugs. Get my mind right when I roll that kush. High as a kite when I blow that good. Take a little hike through the wish a nigga would. And it's on sight if you think I'm puss.
Want it more. Want it more.
I can't relate, y'all too fake. I cut my grass to see the snakes. I stash my cash and hide my safe and watch these weak niggas who hate. We move in silence. We move in silence. We move in silence. We move in silence. I can't relate, y'all too fake. I cut my grass to see the snakes. I stash my cash and hide my safe and watch these weak niggas who hate. We move in silence. We move in silence. We move in silence. We move in silence. I can't sleep cause I'm chasing my dreams. If you don't grind, then you don't eat. If you don't shine, then you won't see. All the traps laid at your feet, trying to block your blessings, stop your speed. Life will give you lessons, test your creed. Yes, breathe deep, don't muffle your speech. All that same shit is reserved for the weak. If they try to copy once, then that's an oversight. If they try to copy twice, then that's an overbite. Selling big bullshit, they always overhype. But it's weak as fuck and it seems overpriced. I can bag it up and ship it overnight. And these niggas falling off like they overripe. All these dumb niggas keep dying over pride, but they never even try to do shit with their life. I can get it 7 ways, these niggas 7 days, 52 weeks, and I stay with the flames.
Even on the weekend, y'all niggas weak, man. Sharks in the water still jumping in deep,
I can get it
man.
7 ways, these niggas 7 days, 52 weeks, and I stay with the flames.
Even on the weekend, y'all niggas weak, man. Sharks in the water still jumping in the deep end.
You can call it luck or you can call it magic. I played in that traffic, never need a bandage. Ran with the bandits, my grandma couldn't stand it. Why the smart kid
Always wanna be savage.
No sir, yes ma'am,
Always have manners.
Still go ape shit,
Crazy bananas.
drugs get sold and guns get brandished. My fleet to elite and the weak get bandaged. Fell off his seat same week he vanished. Got a thick bitch and she calls me mannish. On my grown man shit, niggas still hell-bent on my demise. But your boy ain't failed since. They so jealous, the hate I can smell it. But it get me high so I still inhale it. Eyes on me, you weak, I can tell it. Grind on G, just believe I can sell it. It's 7 ways, these niggas 7 days, 52 weeks and I stay with the flame.
Even on the weekend, y'all niggas weak, man. Sharks in the water still jumping in the
I
deep
can get
end.
7 ways, these niggas 7 days, 52 weeks and I stay with the flame.
Even on the weekend, y'all niggas weak, man.
Sharks in the water still jump, I can't relate.
Y'all too fake, I cut my grass to see the snakes. I stash my cash and hide my safe and watch these weak niggas who hate. We move in silence. can't relate. Y'all too fake. I cut my grass to see the snakes. I stash my cash and hide my safe and watch these weak niggas who hate. We move in silence. We move in silence. We move in silence. We move in silence.
Trap House Entertainment. Why do I feel this way? Please help me heal this pain. Why do I feel this way? Please help me heal this pain. Please help me heal this pain. On the couch crying over my mommy issues. My therapist just passed me tissues. Timberlake, I done cried a river. While we try to unravel riddles. Childhood traumas and anger problems. In the mirror, I see a monster. My girl said I need to see a doctor. Cause I'm always mad and acting hostile. Do I feel this way? Please help me heal this pain. Please help me heal this pain. Why do I feel this way? Please help me heal this pain. Please help me heal this pain. Trying to deal with all my aces. Been lied to by many faces. I done encountered too many cases of self-hatred and bigger races. I'm stuck in a midlife crisis. In the desert searching for my ISIS. Try not to cry when I sit and write it. Life's a journey, I'm still excited. Why do I feel this way? Please help me heal this pain. Please help me heal this pain. Why do I feel this way? Please help me heal this pain. Please help me heal this pain. Watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Trap House Entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Trap House Entertainment. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? I ain't never been a tough guy, but I always pack the heat. Ain't no disrespecting me. I flip a nigga like a beat. I put that belt to your ass, put that fire to your feet. All the birds fly away when my desert eagle speaks. Told her pull up a skirt, let me see what's underneath. And I'm never pulling out, always filling up with cream. Girl, I put that work in. Then I'm pulling up my briefs, about to pack a plate while I formulate my next scheme. Sharpen on the next tail, about to make my next sale. Nigga in the next cell, crying, he can't make bail. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding, pull myself up by my bootstraps. I never lose that. Hustle where your shoes at. Beat your ass blue black. Ask you where the jewels at. Be like a gun, so I know where the tools at. If you try to pull up, then you probably get your shoes wet. We on the ball. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Homies fucking good up. Why you bump
into a bullet.
Like it's exercise, let me get it, take a try. All these niggas say they live, let me see who next to die. Niggas been certified and we smell like outside. And my niggas gon' ride like this is New Jersey Drive. Like the free throw line, I just pull up and I shoot. Niggas say he underground, then I pull him by his roof. Pull a nigga like a tooth, make it hard for him to chew. All my dogs hungry and you looking like a plate of food. My niggas ain't afraid of you, bitches who you cater to. Wild like a play with you, you lie like a roller, then I only ever say the truth. I ride like Mercedes do, you walk around in lady shoes. I always grab a phone door, I don't never cop a coupe. Goons like to ride shoe, and my bitch a rider too. Pull up on the avenue, fiend showing gratitude. Burberry planet, I ain't worried about the platitudes. Watch how we pull up.
Watch how we pull up.
Trap house entertainment. Please don't make me pull up. I think he
The hood up. We about to burn this up for a little minute. You know, brand new music, people, because I just be writing for the fuck of it, you know? And this is, when I write just throwaway shit like this, it still be popping, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't put a lot of thought into it. It's just a bunch of stereotypes and dumb shit. But it sounds good to me, though. Just as a fun little song. Please don't make me pull up. You're about to light the hood up. I like it.
Trap house entertainment. Please don't make me pull up.
About to heat the hood up. Tell my homie like the good up. While you bump into a bullet. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homie sparking good up. While you bump into a bullet.
But I always
Pack the heat.
ain't no disrespect to me. I flip a nigga like a beat. I put that belt to your ass, put that fire to your feet. All the birds fly away with my desert eagle sticks. Told her pull up a skirt, let me see what's underneath.
And I never pulling out, always fill her up with cream.
Girl, I put that work in, then I'm pulling up my brakes, about to pack a pipe while I formulate my next scheme. Sharpen on the next tail, about to make my next sale. Kicking in the next sale, crying, he can't make bail. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding, pull myself up by my bootstraps. I never lose that. Hustle where your shoes at. Beat your ass blue black. Ask you where the jewels at. Be like a gun, so I know where the tools at. If you try to pull up, then you probably get your shoes wet. We on the ball. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. We sparking good up. While you bump
Into a bullet, yeah. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homie sparking good up. While you bump into a bullet.
like it's exercise, let me get it, take a try. All these niggas say they live, let me see who next to die. Niggas been certified and we smell like outside. And my niggas gon' ride like this is New Jersey Drive. Like the free throw line, I just pull up and I shoot. Niggas say he underground, then I pull him by his roof. Pull a nigga like a tooth, make it hard for him to chew. All my dogs hungry and you looking like a plate of food. My niggas ain't afraid of you, bitches who you cater to. Wild like a saber tooth, why would I play with you? You lie like a roller, then I only ever say the truth. I ride like Mercedes do, you walk around in lady shoes. I always grab a phone door, I don't never cop a coupe. Goons like to ride shoe, and my bitch a rider too. Pull up on the avenue, fiend showing gratitude. Burberry planet, I ain't worried about the platitudes. Watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Watch how we pull up.
My bad. I don't know why I stopped playing, man.
Watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies sparking good up. While you bump into a bullet. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies sparking good up. While you bump into a bullet. I ain't never been a tough guy, but I always pack the heat. Ain't no disrespect to me. I flip a nigga like a beat. I put that belt to your ass, put that fire to your feet. All the birds fly away my desert eagle speaks. Told her pull up a skirt, let me see what's underneath. And I'm never pulling out, always fill her up with cream. Girl, I put that work in, then I'm pulling up my brakes. About to pack a plate while I formulate my next scheme. Sharpen on the next tail, about to make my next sale. Nigga in the next sale, crying, he can't make bail. Niggas say they in jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding, pull myself up by my bootstraps. I never lose that. Hustle where your shoes at. Beat your ass blue black. Ask you where the jewels at. Be like a gun, so I know where the tools at. If you try to pull up, then you probably get your shoes wet. We on the ball. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. We sparking good up. While you pump into a bullet. Please don't make me pull up. Nigga, about to heat the hood up. We sparking good up. While you pump into a bullet. Like it's exercise, let me get it, take a try. All these niggas say they live, let me see who next to die. Niggas been certified and we smell like outside. And my niggas gon' ride like this is New Jersey Drive. Like the free throw line, I just pull up and I shoot. Niggas say he underground, then I pull up by his roof. Pull a nigga like a tooth, make it hard for him to chew. All my dogs hungry and you looking like a plate of food. My niggas ain't afraid of you, bitches who you cater to. Wild like a saber tooth, why would I play with you? You lie like a rug and I only ever say the truth. I ride like Mercedes do, you walk around in lady shoes. Always grab a phone door, I don't never cop a coupe. Goons like to ride and shoot, and my bitch a rider too. Pull up on the avenue, fiend showing gratitude. Burberry planet, I ain't worried about the platitudes. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies sparking good up. While you bump into a bullet. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies sparking good up. While you bump into a bullet. About to make my next sale, nigga in the next sale. Alright, he can't make bail. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding for myself about my bootstraps. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Trap house entertainment. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? I ain't never been a tough guy, but I always pack the heat. Ain't no disrespect to me. I flip a nigga like a beat. I put that belt to your ass, put that fire to your feet. All the birds fly away when my desert eagle speaks. Told her pull up a skirt, let me see what's underneath. And I'm never pulling out, always fill her up with cream. Girl, I put that work in, then I'm pulling up my brakes. About to pack a plate while I formulate my next scheme. Sharpen on the next tail, about to make my next sale. Nigga in the next sale, crying, he can't make bail. Niggas say they in jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding, pull myself up by my bootstraps. I never lose that. Hustle where your shoes at. Beat your ass blue black. Ask you where the jewels at. Be like a gun, so I know where the tools at. If you try to pull up, then you probably get your shoes wet. We on the ball. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Homies sparking good up. While you pump into a bullet. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Homies sparking good up. While you pump into a bullet. Pull up like it's exercise, let me get it, take a try. All these niggas say they live, let me see who next to die. Niggas been certified and we smell like outside. And my niggas gon' ride like this is New Jersey Drive. Like the free throw line, I just pull up and I shoot. Niggas say he underground, then I pull up by his roof. Pull a nigga like a tooth, make it hard for him to chew. All my dogs hungry and you looking like a plate of food. My niggas ain't afraid of you, bitches who you cater to. Wild like a saber tooth, why would I play with you? You lie like a rug and I only ever say the truth. I ride like Mercedes do, you walk around in lady shoes. Always grab a phone door, I don't never cop a coupe. Goons like to ride and shoot, and my bitch a rider too. Pull up on the avenue, fiend showing gratitude. Burberry planet, I ain't worried about the platitude. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up. Homie sparking good up. Why you bump into a bullet?
Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump
Into a bullet.
the next sale? Crying he can't make bail. All right, one more time. We'll give it a break. One more time. One more time. Hey, hey, hey. Entertainment. Hey, watch how we pull up. Watch how we pull up. Trap House Entertainment. Yeah, niggas, baby, pull up. Yeah, about to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet?
I ain't never been a tough guy, but I always pack the heat. Ain't no disrespect to me. I flip a nigga like a beat. I put that belt to your ass, put that fire to your feet. All the birds fly away when my desert eagle speaks. Told her pull up a skirt, let me see what's underneath. And I'm never pulling out, always fill her up with cream. Girl, I put that work in, and I'm pulling up my briefs. About to pack a pipe while I formulate my next scheme. Sharpen on the next tail, about to make my next sale. Nigga in the next cell, crying, he can't make bail. Nigga say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep grinding, pull myself up by my bootstraps. I never lose that. Hustle where you snooze at. Beat your ass blue black. Ask him where the jewels at. Beat like a gun, so I know where the tools at. If you try to pull up, then you probably get your shoes wet. We on the go. Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up. Always fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Please don't make me pull up. About to heat the hood up.
Tell my
Homies fucking good up. Why you bump
into a bullet.
like it's exercise, let me get it, take a try. All these niggas say they live, let me see who next to die. Niggas been certified, and we smell like outside. And my niggas gon' ride like this is New Jersey Drive. Like a free throw line, I just pull up and I shoot. Niggas say he underground, then I pull up by his roof. Pull a nigga like a tooth, make it hard for him to shoot. All my dogs hungry, and you looking like a plate of food. My niggas ain't afraid of you, bitches who you cater to. Wild like a saber tooth, why would I play with you? You lie like a roller, and I only ever say the truth. I ride like Mercedes do, you walk around in lady shoes. Always grab a phone door, I don't never cop a cool. My goons like to ride shoot, and my bitch a gratitude. Pull up on the avenue, fiend showing gratitude. Burberry planet, I ain't worried about the platitudes. Watch how we pull up. Trap House Entertainment. Watch how we pull up. Trap House Entertainment. Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up.
Tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Yeah,
Please don't make me pull up, nigga. About to heat the hood up.
tell my homies fucking good up. Why you bump into a bullet? Nigga in the next cell, crying, he can't make bail. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'm a drag riding, pull myself up by my bootstraps. Niggas say they hate jail, but they keep on going back. I'ma keep on grinding, pull myself up by my bootstraps. Tell my niggas fuck that good up. Damn, that's a fun little song. And I'm never pulling out. Always fill her up with cream. Girl, I put in that work. Then I'm pulling up my briefs. Pull up like it's exercise. Man, that's a good line right there. I pull up like it's exercise. I was gonna go on like something like I gave this nigga X a try, and now she need an exercise. Pull up like it's exercise. Gave this nigga X a try, now she need an exercise. Like she's possessed after I've been dicked her down, give her some chicken and dickin'. Pull up like it's exercise. Let me get this tech a try. All these niggas say they live. Let me see who next to die. Like a free throw line, I just pull up and I shoot. I'm ready to get back to Sam Porter Bridges. They say I gotta walk all the way back across that shit to the east. Bruh. Bruh. Fragile, why you I can't, I'm too worn out to help you time work. Man, look, bro. And they talking about, oh well, you already made the trip, so coming back should be easy, right? No, no, it's not gonna be fucking easy. There's goddamn BTs everywhere. Man, that's gonna be a long ass fucking walk, bro. Then like, and you have no cargo. On this mission, you are the cargo. I'm the cargo. I just gotta carry myself. Man, look. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to get back to Sam Porter Bridges, bro. I gotta paint a little bit more to justify more game time, though. Too damn grown to be playing video games like that. I don't give a damn. I think that's why I'm still single. So what do you do for fun? I paint and play games. Soon as you say play games, it's a wrap. After that, most women be like, this childish ass motherfucker. I can't date no grown ass man who still play motherfucking video games. Oh well. I said I paint too. Shit, it ain't like I just play video games. I read sometimes. I like long walks on the beach and museums and galleries. Do I have to say all that too? I like going to the gym and working out. I do say all that stuff, but then they just when they hear video games, it's a wrap, bro. They automatically think, oh, he's childish. How old are you? You're in your fucking 40s. You're 40 something. And you still play games? Yes, I do. As soon as I beat this game, I'm getting part two. Yo, what the guy who I watch, one of the video streamers I watch, he I guess with the new patch they said they had for Cyberpunk 2077, I seen his channel. He was like going back to play one of the my favorite open world games of all time, Cyberpunk. Like like that game is getting to be like 4 or 5 years old, and a lot of people are still playing it though. That's why I was thinking about it too. Like shit, I say I only played it the very first time through with the original set of patches and updates, and those patches weren't to like make the game better. It was just to make the game stable because the launch wasn't great and people complained about a lot of bug issues. So like all the newer stuff that they've added since that DLC content, I haven't even experienced none of it yet. I know they keep amping up their graphic fidelity and the weather system, the day and night cycle. Then they said they added more side quests and some other stuff in there, weapons and vehicle types. I don't know if that means you can level up more or not. I think there was a level cap. So, adding new features, maybe they've upped the level cap so you can still progress that way. And I played it all the way through as a street kid, and then you can start it. There's three different life paths that you can start that game out as. I think it's street kid, corpo, or a nomad. Corpo are the corporate people, so you worked your way up to the top of some corporate ladder at this big company. Blah 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 blah. Street kid is exactly what it is, just some street level punk, gang member punk type kid. And then the nomads are like outcasts that live outside of the city. I think her eyelid is more straight than I had it. And so I went through the whole game. My first playthrough was a street kid, because that's kind of who I am. Just some random average motherfucker from the hood. And it was a great playthrough. And then the second time I attempted to play, I did start as a nomad. And the second time I tried to play it, I put maybe like 3 or 4 more hours into it just to see if the different life path would have like dramatically different things to it. And after you get past like the basic opening tutorial, everything just lines up, and it doesn't make a real big difference, I don't think. But I never tried to play it as a corporate person, the corpo. So I think if I do hop back into Cyberpunk, I'll definitely try that life path. But I'm really thinking that the next game I play might be Death Stranding Part 2, guys. I'm a big kid that pays his fucking bills. I'm a grown ass man. Do whatever the fuck I want to do. As long as my bills paid and my refrigerator got food in it, who gives a damn what my hobbies are? Once again, I'm old enough to kind of balance substance with recreation. So I always try to do something of substance. That's my art. And sometimes I go way harder on the art, and sometimes I go a little bit harder on the games, but I do try to keep a good balance of it. Gaming, well, I think art is one of my natural abilities, so it wasn't a passion early on. It was just something I could do. I know how to draw. I don't know how I know how to draw. I can look at something and kind of copy what I see. And that has always been fairly easy for me to do that. So once again, early on, I didn't think that was some great thing, some super cool skill or ability that I should be passionate about. It's just like, nigga, I can draw bubble letters and I can draw a face pretty decent, better than most people. And so it's like, fuck it. So I think my first passion really was video games. Like the first time I played Super Mario Brothers, I was like, wow. And I didn't have a gaming console. My cousin had a Nintendo, so I had to always try to ask, can I go to his house for the weekends? And then he already fucking knew. Like once I get over there, him and his homies, they be wanting to ride bikes all the way across town and go do this and do that. And I'm like, bro, can I play your Nintendo? Is that all you ever come over here for? No, but that's like one of the main reasons I come over, because you got a Nintendo. And I'm trying to play some Tecmo Bowl or some Mario Kart or something, bro. Let's play the game, man. And it seemed like my cousin, he liked playing the game, but not nearly as much as I did. That motherfucker, he always wanted to be outside. That's what I say. And we smell like outside. Motherfuckers be outside all day. You come in the house smelling like grass, sweat, and motherfucking smoke. Y'all smell like outside. You need to go take a shower. I've been outside all day. But that motherfucker would hate when I get on this game, yo, because I'll be on that bitch all night. I'll play that motherfucker all night. And so now I think that I do have a passion for art. It kind of, I want to say my passion for art is bigger than my passion for games, but I think I spend almost more time playing video games, even now, currently. I spend more time playing video games than I do painting. I ain't gonna lie. Some days I could paint, forgot. Well, I don't know. I try to keep it balanced. But like this morning, I painted for 2 hours. I painted for about a solid 2 hours. Then I went and played games for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? One for you, one for me. Two for you, one, two for me. Three for you, one, two, three for me. So in that sense, like sometimes I do be questioning, like, do I like games more than my damn painting? Probably. And now I gotta reward myself with game time. If you go paint for a couple hours, I'll let you play the game for a couple hours. Easy as that, man. Cause you not no designer or developer or coder. You just playing games for the sheer fun of playing games. But at least if you paint a little bit, there's always that slim possibility that somebody might like your painting enough that they'll buy it from you. And that's money in your pocket and inspiration in somebody else's life. So you got to keep painting because you ain't going to get no money from playing video games. That's how I explain it to myself. A good mix of outside inside. Yeah. And I do appreciate my cousin for keeping me outside a lot. Cause I think without him and my other female cousin, I would have just been like I am now as a kid. You know, like as an adult, bro, I can go a couple days without leaving the house if I don't got to. If I don't really got to leave the house, some people just feel like I gotta go for a walk or go sit by the lake or something, and I don't really ever feel that. And when I do, it's just like, I feel like I need to socialize, but if the weather is not perfect or if it's not the right people, I'll just like fuck it. I'll wait till it's time for me to cut my grass. Then I'll go outside for that amount of time, get me some sunlight and fresh air, bring my ass back inside. I'm not looking for local events and plays or trade shows or flea markets. I don't do that shit. You want to go yard selling? No. Actually, I don't want to go yard selling. I did. I did have a little breakfast. I fixed some waffles this morning, but now already hungry again. Well, it is noontime. Are we at an hour? Damn, we're over an hour. Already over an hour in here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix some lunch shortly. Damn it. I think I pushed that shadow back a little too much just now. Son of a bitch. Comes. Let me try to even that out a little more. Okay, something like that. Amizu, you remember the movie Whiz Kid? About the Super Mario Brothers game? I don't know why that shit just popped in my head. Them kids try to get all the way to, was it California or somewhere for a gaming tournament? And then when they got there, they were debuting a brand new game that none of them ever played. Super Mario Brothers 3. I think that was it. I think that was like the first video game movie I ever seen. And then then they did Super Mario Brothers the movie. That was a good one. John Leguizamo was in there. All right, all right, all right. Getting that skin tone in there. You know what I'm saying? Making it look like somebody. Making it look like somebody. Getting that skin tone in there. Oh, it's called The Wizard, not The Whiz Kid. Why did I say Whiz Kid? Oh my god.
That makes no sense.
Two tickets to California, please.
That's $226.
Well, we only have $27.30. What does that get us?
Nowhere.
Corey's taking his brother Jimmy on a ride.
These two boys already traveled more than 80 miles across the state.
We've hired someone to find him. What's his problem?
He's just shy.
But Jimmy's got a secret
Got 50,000 on Double Dragon?
that could make this the ride of their lives.
Look at him. He's a wizard. He's headed for the video championship. This guy. What is that?
Power Glove. Yo.
Just keep your power gloves up front, right?
With a touch of romance
I am not kissing a boy.
and a ton of trouble.
That's you.
But too late.
Sorry about that. You idiot!
They'll get there any way they can.
Hey, here we come.
It's Jimmy! It's Jimmy!
Come here. Hey!
doing to him? All his life, you've been telling him to do what you want him to do. How about once ask what he wants to do, huh?
Video Armageddon.
It's going to take a lot of guts. A little magic. And the wizard, Prince Edge. The Wizard.
That was such a fun movie. Or at least it was when I was a kid. A movie about playing video games. I was like, is this a real thing? I gotta go see that.
And he yells at me, so I'm not saying
anything you can say that it's like, yeah, he made me do this and that without like spoiling anything.
No, every time I say something about the video about that game on the internet or a talk show or whatever, and Hideo hasn't said it first, he calls and he yells at me. So I'm not saying anything. Yeah.
All right.
He's yelled at me several times. Yeah. He calls and he yells at me. So I'm not saying
anything you can say.
Can't say nothing about Death Stranding until it comes out. Happy it came out already.
Deep beneath our feet, buried in rock layers 65 million years old, scientists have discovered something that should not exist. Microscopic spheres of rare metals scattered across the globe in a pattern that mirrors exactly what we see from modern nuclear testing. But these spheres predate human civilization by an impossible margin. We have always believed we were first, the first species to split atoms, to melt metals, to burn fossil fuels, and change our planet's atmosphere. But what if we were wrong? What if Earth has hosted advanced civilizations before, and geological time simply erased every trace of their existence? Today, we journey through evidence that challenges everything we thought we knew about our planet's history. We will explore vanished nuclear signatures, examine mysterious mass extinctions, and investigate why the fossil record contains such enormous, unexplained gaps.
Your time matters. Your peace of mind does too. At Amica, we make protecting the life you've built easier when you fund.
Prepare yourselves. We begin. In 1980, geologist Walter Alvarez was examining rock layers in Italy when he found something extraordinary. A thin clay band marking the boundary between the Cretaceous and Paleogene periods contained levels of iridium 30 times higher than normal. This rare metal is abundant in asteroids, but virtually absent from Earth's crust. The discovery revolutionized our understanding of mass extinctions. That iridium spike became proof of the asteroid impact that killed the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. But what fascinated scientists most was how clearly this single catastrophic event left its signature in the geological record. This revelation sparked a troubling question. If one asteroid impact could leave such obvious traces after 65 million years, what signatures would an advanced technological civilization leave behind? And more importantly, would we even recognize them? The Silurian hypothesis emerged from this thinking. Named after an ancient species from Doctor Who, this scientific theory asks whether industrial civilizations could have existed on Earth long before humans, leaving behind traces so subtle or so transformed by geological time that we simply haven't recognized them yet. Consider the scale of deep time. If human industrial civilization lasted 10,000 years and then vanished, that period would represent just 2 10,000ths of 1% of Earth's 4.5 billion year history. Finding evidence of such a brief period would be like searching for a single page in a library containing 4 million books. But evidence should exist. Every industrial civilization must consume energy, alter atmospheric chemistry, and produce waste products that persist far longer than buildings or machines. These signatures become part of Earth's permanent geological record, preserved in rock layers, ice cores, and sediment deposits. The challenge lies in recognizing these signatures. We know what modern industrial activity looks like because we are creating it right now. We pump carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, scatter plastic particles across the globe, and produce radioactive isotopes that will persist for thousands of years. Future geologists would easily identify our impact on the planet. But what if previous civilizations used different technologies? What if they harnessed energy sources we haven't discovered or developed materials that decay differently than our plastics and concrete? Their industrial signatures might be hiding in plain sight, misinterpreted as natural phenomena. The iridium layer proves that Earth preserves evidence of dramatic events across vast spans of time. If the planet can maintain a record of a single day when an asteroid struck, it should also preserve traces of civilizations that might have thrived for millennia. Scientists began examining the geological record with new eyes, searching for patterns that might indicate ancient industrial activity. What they discovered challenges our most fundamental assumptions about life on Earth. The evidence starts with a mystery buried in Earth's fossil record. Earth's fossil record should tell the complete story of life on our planet. Instead, it reads like a book with most of its pages ripped out, leaving behind fragments that hint at chapters we cannot read. Paleontologists call these missing sections gaps, but that word fails to capture their staggering magnitude. The Cambrian explosion, 540 million years ago, sees complex life forms appearing suddenly in the fossil record as if someone flipped a switch. Before this event, we find mostly simple, single-celled organisms. After it, the oceans teem with creatures possessing eyes, shells, and sophisticated body plans. This transition should have taken millions of years of gradual evolution. Instead, it appears to have happened almost instantly in geological terms. The fossil record offers no explanation for this dramatic leap in complexity, but the Cambrian explosion represents just one of several mysterious gaps. The fossil record contains multiple periods where life seems to advance in sudden, unexplained jumps. Species appear, thrive, then vanish without obvious causes. New forms of life emerge fully formed, as if they materialized from nowhere. Traditional explanations point to preservation bias. Soft-bodied organisms rarely fossilize, so we might be missing crucial evolutionary intermediates. Environmental conditions affect fossilization rates, creating apparent gaps where gradual change actually occurred. These factors certainly contribute to the incomplete.
Keep all your passwords safe. Choose Chrome to safely store your passwords.
The biggest frustrations I've constantly faced with crypto is trying to on-ramp my cash quickly. With Kraken, I can easily deposit my funds and get trading without having to wait.
Record. However, some gaps seem too systematic, too precisely timed to result from random preservation failures. They coincide with dramatic changes in atmospheric composition, ocean chemistry,
I remember
and
the
global
preview
climate
for
patterns
Pixel
that
that had
suggest
Ryan
something
Reynolds
beyond
in it.
normal
I never saw
evolutionary
it.
processes was occurring. Consider the Great Oxygenation Event 2.5 billion years ago. Oxygen levels in Earth's atmosphere suddenly increased dramatically, poisoning most existing life forms while enabling new types of organisms to evolve. This transformation fundamentally altered the planet's chemistry and biology. Scientists attribute this event to cyanobacteria, beginning to produce oxygen through photosynthesis. But the timing and scale of the change seem remarkably precise for a natural process. The oxygen increase follows a pattern that resembles what might happen if an advanced civilization began large-scale manipulation of atmospheric chemistry. Similar patterns appear throughout the fossil record. Periods of stability interrupted by sudden, dramatic changes that reshape life on Earth. Mass extinctions followed by rapid diversification of new species. Chemical signatures in rock layers that suggest massive, coordinated alterations to planetary systems. These patterns could result from natural processes we don't fully understand. Earth's climate and chemistry operate through complex feedback loops that might produce sudden transitions under certain conditions. But they could also indicate something else entirely. What if some of these gaps represent periods when previous civilizations dominated the planet? Their industrial activities might have altered environments so drastically that most existing species went extinct, creating apparent gaps in the fossil record. The rapid emergence of new life forms might represent either evolutionary responses to changed conditions or evidence of genetic manipulation by advanced beings. The rock layers themselves contain even stranger evidence. Every factory, every power plant, every piece of heavy machinery leaves chemical fingerprints that persist long after the structures themselves crumble to dust. These signatures become incorporated into Earth's geological record, creating permanent evidence of industrial activity that can survive for millions of years. Modern industry produces distinctive isotope ratios that differ dramatically from natural processes. When we burn fossil fuels, we release carbon that has been locked underground for millions of years. This ancient carbon has a specific isotopic signature that shows up clearly in atmospheric measurements and gets preserved in tree rings, ice cores, and marine sediments. Nuclear weapons testing create.
So I just recently shared, like, the stuff he's talking about. I literally shared something like that with a buddy of mine. Now, if those core drills like that don't look like some fucking heavy industrial equipment, I don't know what the
Radioactive
fuck does,
isotopes
yo.
that appear nowhere in nature. These artificial elements will remain detectable in geological samples for thousands of years, providing future scientists with unmistakable proof that an advanced technological civilization existed on Earth during the 20th and 21st centuries. But here is where the mystery deepens. Geologists have discovered similar anomalous isotope signatures in rock layers that predate human civilization by millions of years. The Permian-Triassic boundary, marking the Great Dying 252 million years ago, contains carbon isotope ratios that mirror exactly what we see from massive fossil fuel combustion. The scale of this signature suggests an event that released carbon equivalent to burning all known coal, oil, and natural gas reserves on Earth within a relatively short geological timespan. Traditional explanations invoke massive volcanic eruptions or methane releases from warming oceans. These natural processes could theoretically produce similar carbon signatures, but the precision and timing of the isotope changes suggest something more systematic than random geological events. Deep ice cores from Antarctica contain atmospheric samples stretching back 800,000 years. Within these samples, scientists have identified periods of rapid atmospheric change that resemble what we might expect from large-scale industrial activity. Concentrations of greenhouse gases spike suddenly, remain elevated for thousands of years, then return to baseline levels. These patterns appear multiple times throughout the ice core record, always preceded by subtle changes in atmospheric chemistry that suggest coordinated manipulation of planetary systems. The changes are too rapid and too systematic to result from known natural processes. Rock formations in Colorado contain microscopic spheres of titanium and other rare metals arranged in layers that correspond to specific time periods. These spheres are identical to particles produced by high-temperature industrial processes, yet they appear in geological strata that formed long before humans developed metallurgy. Similar metallic anomalies have been discovered in sediment cores from deep ocean basins. The metals are distributed in patterns that suggest widespread atmospheric dispersal, as if they were released by numerous industrial sources operating simultaneously across different continents. Ocean sediment cores reveal additional evidence of ancient industrial activity. Layers of sediment contain concentrations of synthetic compounds that should not exist in nature, yet they appear in geological contexts that predate human chemistry by enormous margins. These chemical signatures could have natural explanations we haven't yet discovered. Earth's geological processes are incredibly complex, and we may be misinterpreting evidence of unusual but natural phenomena. However, the patterns are becoming too numerous and too systematic to ignore. The evidence extends beyond chemistry into the realm of materials that shouldn't exist at all. Plastic will be humanity's most enduring legacy. Long after our cities crumble and our bones turn to dust, microscopic plastic particles will remain embedded in sediment layers, providing future geologists with unmistakable evidence that an industrial civilization once dominated this planet. Plastic breaks down extremely slowly in natural environments. Even when exposed to sunlight, heat, and chemical weathering, plastic fragments persist for hundreds or thousands of years. In deep ocean sediments or frozen environments.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lee Wilson. I'm an international dance artist. I have so many projects coming out this year, and the only distributor I trust.
Plastic could remain virtually unchanged for millions of years. This durability makes plastic an ideal geological marker. Future scientists examining Earth's sediment layers will discover a sharp transition where plastic particles suddenly appear in enormous quantities, marking the beginning of what geologists might call the Anthropocene epoch, the age when humans began reshaping the planet through industrial activity. But recent discoveries suggest we might not be the first civilization to leave such markers behind. Sediment cores from remote ocean basins contain microscopic particles of what appears to be synthetic polymer compounds in layers that formed millions of years before humans invented plastic. These particles display characteristics identical to modern plastic fragments, including resistance to natural degradation processes and chemical compositions that don't occur in nature. The particles appear in discrete layers separated by millions of years, suggesting multiple episodes of widespread synthetic material production, followed by complete cessation of the activity. The distribution patterns indicate global dispersal, as if these materials were being produced and used by a planet-wide civilization. Advanced analysis reveals even more puzzling details. Some of these ancient polymer fragments contain molecular structures that represent improvements over modern plastic technology. They show evidence of engineering designed to enhance durability and resistance to environmental breakdown, suggesting their creators possess sophisticated understanding of materials science. Deep drilling projects in Antarctica have recovered ice samples containing similar synthetic particles in layers that formed hundreds of thousands of years ago. The particles are perfectly preserved in the ice, maintaining their original molecular structure and providing clear evidence of their artificial origin. These discoveries challenge everything we thought we knew about materials, science, and planetary history. Either natural processes can somehow create perfect polymer mimics under conditions we don't understand, or previous civilizations developed advanced chemistry long before humans appeared on Earth. The timeline implications are staggering. If these particles really represent evidence of ancient industrial activity, then technological civilizations have arisen and vanished multiple times throughout Earth's history. Each episode left behind its characteristic signature in the geological record before disappearing completely. Rock formations in Australia contain layers of what geologists initially identified as unusual mineral deposits. Closer examination revealed these minerals to be degraded fragments of synthetic materials with complex molecular structures that required advanced manufacturing techniques to produce. Carbon dating of organic material found alongside these fragments indicates ages that stretch back millions of years, yet the synthetic compounds show no signs of the degradation that should occur over such vast timescales. This preservation suggests either unknown natural processes or manufacturing techniques that far exceed current human capabilities. The evidence forces us to confront an uncomfortable possibility. We may be walking across the ruins of previous civilizations without even recognizing them. Their greatest technological achievements have been reduced to microscopic particles scattered through sediment layers, mistaken for natural phenomena by scientists who assume we were the first. But the most disturbing evidence comes from deep underground, where nuclear signatures tell an impossible story. In 1972, French scientists analyzing uranium ore from the Oklo mine in Gabon, Africa, made a discovery that should have been impossible. The uranium showed clear evidence of sustained nuclear chain reactions that had occurred naturally 2 billion years ago, creating what geologists now call natural nuclear reactors. These ancient reactors operated for hundreds of thousands of years, consuming uranium fuel and producing radioactive waste products in a process that scientists had believed required sophisticated human technology. The discovery proved that nuclear reactions could occur in nature under very specific geological conditions. But the Oklo reactors also established an important principle. Nuclear activity leaves unmistakable signatures in the geological record that persist for billions of years. Isotope ratios created by nuclear reactions are so distinctive that they can be identified and analyzed long after the reactions themselves have ceased. This realization led scientists to search for other nuclear signatures in Earth's geological history. What they found has profound implications for the Silurian hypothesis. Uranium deposits in Kazakhstan contain isotope ratios that match exactly what nuclear weapons testing produces. The ratios appear in rock layers that formed 50 million years ago, long before humans developed atomic technology. The signatures are too precise and too concentrated to result from natural processes like the Oklo reactors. Similar weapons-grade nuclear signatures have been discovered in ancient geological formations across 6 different continents.
What if I told you HPV vaccination was for men too?
I don't know. I'm too old.
If you're under 45, you're not. If you're sexually active and unvaccinated, it could still be you. For most people, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers.
Gardasil 9 is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain HPV-related surgeries.
The distribution suggests coordinated nuclear weapons testing on a global scale, yet these signatures appear in rocks that predate human civilization by enormous margins. Deep core samples from the Greenland ice sheet contain radioactive isotopes that don't occur naturally on Earth. These isotopes are produced only by specific types of nuclear reactions that require precise control of neutron flux and temperature conditions. Their presence in ancient ice suggests that previous civilizations achieved levels of nuclear technology that exceed current human capabilities. The isotopes appear in distinct layers separated by thousands of years, indicating multiple episodes of advanced nuclear activity followed by complete cessation. The pattern resembles what we might expect if technological civilizations rose to prominence, developed nuclear weapons, then destroyed themselves, or vanished for other reasons. Ocean sediment cores from the Pacific contain plutonium isotopes in layers that correspond to periods of mass extinction in the fossil record. Plutonium doesn't occur naturally on Earth and can only be produced through sophisticated nuclear technology. Its presence in ancient sediments suggests that nuclear weapons may have played a role in some of Earth's great extinction events. The quantities of these isotopes are staggering. Some geological formations contain concentrations of artificial radioactive elements that would require detonating thousands of nuclear weapons to produce. The scale suggests not just weapons testing, but possibly nuclear warfare on a planetary scale. Advanced mass spectrometry techniques have identified even more exotic isotopes in ancient rock formations. These include elements that are produced only in particle accelerators or advanced nuclear reactors using technology that humans have just recently developed. Their presence in millions-year-old geological samples suggests that previous civilizations may have achieved scientific capabilities that surpass our current understanding. The nuclear evidence correlates precisely with other anomalous signatures in the geological record. Periods containing artificial isotopes also show dramatic changes in atmospheric chemistry, mass extinctions, and the appearance of synthetic materials in sediment layers. This correlation suggests that Earth has experienced multiple episodes of advanced technological civilization, each leaving behind nuclear signatures before vanishing from the historical record. The precision and sophistication of these signatures indicates that our predecessors may have achieved scientific knowledge that exceeds anything humans have accomplished. But the nuclear evidence represents just one piece of a much larger puzzle hidden beneath our feet. Every industrial civilization must consume massive amounts of energy to power its technology and support large populations. This energy consumption inevitably alters atmospheric chemistry, creating distinctive patterns of greenhouse gas concentrations that persist in the geological record long after the civilization itself has vanished. Human industrial activity has increased atmospheric carbon dioxide levels by more than 40% since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. This change is occurring so rapidly that it will be clearly visible to geologists examining ice cores and sediment samples millions of years from now. Our energy consumption has created a permanent signature in Earth's climate record. But we are not the first civilization to leave such signatures behind. Ice core samples from Antarctica contain atmospheric data spanning the last 800,000 years. Within this record, scientists have identified multiple episodes of rapid greenhouse gas increases that mirror exactly what we see from modern industrial activity. These ancient episodes show the same characteristic patterns of carbon dioxide and methane spikes that result from large-scale fossil fuel combustion and industrial processes. The timing and magnitude of these changes are too systematic to result from natural climate variations. They show evidence of coordinated planet-wide energy consumption on scales that rival or exceed current human industrial output. Each episode lasts for thousands of years before greenhouse gas levels return to baseline, suggesting that these ancient civilizations eventually either collapsed or developed cleaner energy technologies. Ocean sediment cores reveal even more dramatic evidence of ancient climate engineering. Layers of sediment contain chemical signatures indicating massive atmospheric manipulation that goes far beyond simple fossil fuel combustion. The chemistry suggests large-scale deployment of aerosols, designed to modify global temperature and precipitation patterns. These atmospheric modifications required understanding of climate science and engineering capabilities that humans have only recently begun to develop. The scale of the interventions suggests that previous civilizations achieved levels of technological sophistication that allowed them to treat Earth's entire atmospheric system as an engineering project.
Iced coffee and 2 hash brown wake-up wraps.
That's fine.
Delicious iced coffee for Davy Donuts.
That's mine. Mine.
Ah, here's mine. Now I need some breakfast. Go get the Dunkin' $5 meal deal.
Deep drilling projects in Greenland have recovered ice samples containing atmospheric gases from periods stretching back millions of years. Some of these samples contain concentrations of synthetic compounds that don't occur naturally, but are known to be extremely effective greenhouse gases. Their presence suggests that ancient civilizations developed and deployed atmospheric modification technologies for purposes we can only guess at. The synthetic compounds appear in precise ratios that indicate careful engineering rather than accidental release. Their molecular structures show evidence of design optimization for specific atmospheric effects, suggesting that their creators possess detailed understanding of atmospheric chemistry and climate physics. Rock formations in North America contain layers that preserve ancient soil compositions from periods when these atmospheric modifications were occurring. The soil chemistry shows dramatic alterations in precipitation patterns and temperature ranges that correlate precisely with the greenhouse gas anomalies found in ice cores. These climate modifications appear to have been remarkably successful. During periods of ancient atmospheric engineering, geological evidence suggests that Earth's climate remains stable, despite natural factors that should have caused significant warming or cooling. The interventions seem designed to maintain optimal conditions for supporting large populations and advanced technology. The sophistication of these climate engineering projects implies that their creators understood Earth's climate system better than we do today. They appear to have successfully managed global atmospheric chemistry for thousands of years at a time, maintaining stability through multiple natural climate changes that would otherwise have caused environmental catastrophe. But the most intriguing evidence suggests that some of these ancient civilizations may have attempted the ultimate engineering project. The composition of Earth's atmosphere tells the story of every major event in our planet's 4.5 billion year history. Volcanic eruptions, asteroid impacts, the evolution of photosynthesis, and the rise of complex life have all left permanent records in the chemistry of our air, preserved in ice cores, trapped in ancient rocks, and dissolved in deep ocean waters. This atmospheric archive is so detailed that scientists can identify individual volcanic eruptions from thousands of years ago, track the spread of ancient forest fires, and measure the exact moment when life began producing oxygen. The precision of this record means it should also preserve evidence of large-scale atmospheric manipulation by technological civilizations. Recent analysis of ancient atmospheric samples has revealed modifications so extensive and so sophisticated that they challenge our understanding of what is possible with planetary engineering. Trapped gas bubbles in amber contain atmospheric samples from 100 million years ago. These ancient air pockets show oxygen concentrations that are 35% higher than current levels, but with isotope ratios that indicate artificial enrichment rather than natural biological processes. The enrichment patterns suggest large-scale deployment of atmospheric processing technology designed to maintain optimal oxygen levels for supporting massive populations. The oxygen modifications required extracting enormous quantities of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, while simultaneously increasing oxygen production beyond what Earth's plant life could naturally achieve. This level of atmospheric control represents engineering on a planetary scale that exceeds anything humans have attempted. Deep ice cores from both poles contain atmospheric samples showing repeated episodes of complete atmospheric restructuring. These modifications involved not just greenhouse gases, but the fundamental composition of air itself. Nitrogen isotope ratios indicate large-scale manipulation of the atmosphere's primary component, requiring technology capable of processing the entire atmospheric volume of the planet. The modifications appear designed to optimize atmospheric composition for supporting advanced technology. Gas ratios in these ancient samples would have enhanced combustion efficiency, improved materials processing, and reduced corrosion of metallic structures. The atmosphere itself was apparently engineered to support an industrial civilization. Ocean sediment cores preserve evidence of even more ambitious atmospheric projects. Chemical signatures indicate periods when Earth's atmosphere contains synthetic gases that don't occur anywhere else in our solar system. These compounds show molecular structures optimized for specific atmospheric functions, suggesting they were designed and manufactured for large-scale deployment. The synthetic atmospheric components appear to have been engineered for multiple purposes simultaneously. Some enhanced heat retention to warm the planet during natural cooling periods. Others provided radiation shielding that would have protected surface life from harmful cosmic rays and solar flares. The complexity of these multi-purpose atmospheric modifications indicates scientific understanding that far exceeds current human knowledge. Ancient atmospheric samples also contain evidence of failed engineering projects. Some periods show rapid atmospheric changes followed by equally rapid reversions, as if experimental modifications were tested and then abandoned when they produced unexpected results. These trial and error patterns suggest that even advanced civilizations struggled with the complexity of planetary scale engineering. The most remarkable discovery involves atmospheric samples from 200 million years ago that contain gases with molecular structures, indicating they were designed to support life forms that no longer exist on Earth. The gas compositions would have been toxic to current terrestrial life, but optimal for organisms with different biochemistry entirely. This evidence suggests that previous civilizations may have modified Earth's atmosphere to support either their own alien physiology or artificially created life forms that required different environmental conditions. The implications are staggering. We may be looking at evidence that Earth has hosted multiple entirely different biospheres, each engineered by its dominant civilization. But atmospheric engineering represents just one aspect of planetary modification preserved in the geological record. Mass extinctions have shaped Earth's history through 5 major events that wiped out most life on the planet. Scientists attribute these catastrophes to asteroid impacts, massive volcanic eruptions.
Check out in no time. Save time with Save Payments in Chrome.
If you can't afford a mastering engineer, let me show you something. I found this AI plugin that listens to my mix. It's like having a mastering engineer by your side. Whenever I make a change, it's almost impossible to mess it up. All you have to do is play the loudest part of your song, and the AI is going to listen to it, making the best decisions to get you the perfect master. Choose from 3 distinct mastering styles and tweak them to your liking. From adding presence to your vocals, to compression, saturation, and loudness, you'll have full control over the final result. If you make a change to your track, you can just remaster it. When you're finished, just export your track and share it to the world. Go try it for free today.
Climate change, and other natural disasters. But the extinction patterns contain anomalies that suggest some may have resulted from technological rather than natural causes. The Permian-Triassic extinction 252 million years ago eliminated 96% of marine species and 70% of terrestrial vertebrates. Known as the Great Dying, this event came closer than any other to ending complex life on Earth entirely. The extinction pattern shows characteristics that are difficult to explain through natural processes alone. The Great Dying occurred with remarkable precision and selectivity. Species with similar ecological niches and environmental requirements showed dramatically different survival rates for reasons that remain mysterious. Some groups that should have been vulnerable survived almost unchanged, while others that appeared well adapted to environmental stress went extinct completely. This selectivity suggests that the extinction mechanism specifically targeted certain types of organisms while sparing others. Natural disasters typically affect species based on their environmental tolerances and habitat requirements. The Great Dying appears to have followed different rules entirely. Geological evidence from the extinction boundary reveals chemical signatures consistent with large-scale use of biological weapons. Rock layers from this period contain concentrations of synthetic toxins that don't occur naturally but are extremely effective at disrupting specific biological processes. The toxins appear designed to target particular biochemical pathways while leaving others unaffected. The distribution of these toxins is global and systematic, indicating coordinated deployment across all continents and ocean basins simultaneously. Natural processes could not have achieved such precise worldwide distribution of synthetic compounds. The pattern suggests a deliberately engineered extinction event. Ocean sediment cores from the extinction boundary contain microscopic particles that appear to be the remains of engineered microorganisms. These particles show evidence of artificial genetic modification and manufacturing techniques that wouldn't be developed by humans for hundreds of millions of years. Their presence suggests that biological weapons may have been deployed on a planetary scale. The Ordovician Silurian extinction 445 million years ago shows similar patterns of unnatural selectivity and global coordination. This event eliminated 85% of marine species, but followed targeting patterns that seemed designed to clear ecological niches for new types of organisms that appeared immediately afterward. The timing of species replacements is too rapid to result from natural evolution and adaptation. New life forms appear in the fossil record within thousands of years of the extinction event, already fully adapted to post-extinction environments. This pattern suggests that the extinctions were deliberately designed to make room for previously prepared replacement species. Rock formations from multiple extinction boundaries contain isotope signatures, indicating massive deployment of nuclear weapons. The radioactive signatures appear precisely at the moments when extinction rates peaked, suggesting that nuclear warfare may have been used to accelerate ecological collapse. The scale of nuclear deployment exceeds anything humans have achieved, indicating civilizations with vastly superior military technology. Some extinction events show evidence of space-based weapons deployment. Mineral formations from extinction boundaries contain microscopic particles that could have been created by extremely high-energy processes occurring in Earth's upper atmosphere. These particles suggest the use of orbital weapons platforms capable of directing enormous amounts of energy at specific terrestrial targets. The most disturbing evidence comes from the Cretaceous-Paleogene boundary that marked the end of the dinosaurs. While the asteroid impact clearly occurred, geological signatures suggest that the impact may have been artificially guided rather than a random cosmic collision. Isotope ratios in the impact crater show anomalies consistent with nuclear propulsion technology being used to alter the asteroid's trajectory. This evidence suggests that some mass extinctions may have been engineered by previous civilizations to eliminate competing species and reshape Earth's biosphere according to their preferences. Each extinction event cleared the way for new forms of life that dominated the planet until the next catastrophe occurred.
That's 2 hours.
But the most compelling evidence lies hidden.
Got another solid 2 hours under our belt, and we got a good bit done on the skin tone. That was our goal for this session right here. Start that skin tone. It says looking good. We'll break for some lunch right now. Not sure if we'll be back up here again today. It's still really early. It's only 1 o'clock. So depending on how we feel, there's a pretty good chance we can come back in here today. Let me try to get this. Depending on how we feel. I've been up so early this morning. I've been up since about 2 o'clock. I don't feel that tired right now, but I feel like I should take a nap today. But then if I take a nap, then I'll be up all through the fucking night, and that might prompt us to come back in the studio. Who knows? Who knows? I think we're off to a good start with this first layer of details on the skin tone. I'm liking it. And really homing my skills. It used to take me like 3 or 4 layers to get the details I want. Now, normally I can do it in 2 layers. Well, 3 layers. Underpainting is the first layer, a first detail layer, and then the second detail layer. And then most of the time, that's good enough for me now. 3 little layers of paint will get us where we need to be. It'll get us where we ain't. Okay, let's set that up there. Oh, damn. Bunch of paint on me just now. Turn some stuff off and get up out of here. if you guys are still in the stream, I surely appreciate you hanging out with me. On the weekends, you guys kick it with me all day normally. But like I say, we will take a break for lunch, and we'll try to do some more later on, maybe. And if not, we'll catch you guys in the morning. But we'll see you next time. Peace. I'm out of here.